Okie dokie. Welcome back, soldiers. My name is Doc. I'm the host with the Ghosts. I'm joined here with the Neo to our Matrix. No, wait, that's not right. You'd be the you'd be the machines to the Matrix. All right. it,
No worries.
it
Hey
was gonna work.
everyone.
The Neo to our resistance. It's Tech. It's Tech, the man of the hour. Tech, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. And you, dog, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Everything's good in Phantasma Land. We wanted to do another update for ecosystem update because in the background there's been a whole lot of stuff going on. We
Sure.
teased about it a little bit during our last conversation about some of the tools that were being developed and what was to come. So today we want to share some of that with you, and not only the tools, but just some things going on in the repository, and then you've got kind of a little bit of really cool magic that you've been working on that you just showed me that we're going to kind of
Yeah.
preview for everybody just to show off one of the really cool unique features of Phantasma again that you don't find other places. So let's rip into it. Let's start off with the repo. One of the things we've been talking about a lot lately internally is the developer journey with Phantasma. We've been working hard on the documents, so we've got a great Git book going. Things are getting updated there, but also a lot of activity on the repository itself. Tech, you've added a lot of example contracts for people to look at here. Um,
Yeah.
which is great. We've got tokens, smart contract, NFTs, ghost market stuff, DAO examples. So, one of the things we talked
Mhm.
about last time. Well, it's not
It's not complete
it's
yet.
not
It's not
complete
complete
yet. We're working on it. Sorry. Maybe I should start the video over.
No problem. No
It's
problem.
okay. It's a work in progress, but we
It's a
do
work
have
in
we
progress.
do have them. We're loading up the repo. That was one of those things where I should have previewed things before. Um,
No problem. It happens.
yeah, one of the big things you did put a lot of work into though is Unity SDK. Right. So we've upped the documentation there. We've done a lot of work there. And then what was the next after we get kind of the Unity going? What was the next for SDK wise? Um, was it C plus plus? You said was going to be your next kind of focus.
No.
Oh, okay.
Uh, right now we have at least three SDKs that we almost have fully supported.
Hmm.
It's the Unity SDK since it's C# based.
Right.
It's almost the same thing as the chain, so
Hmm.
it almost works out of the box. The C# SDK, of course, the
Hmm.
chain version,
Yep.
and the TypeScript one.
Right.
Yeah. And for other languages that we also feature is C++, Python, and uh, another language. I think it's Go. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it
Go.
was their
Right.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, awesome. So we've got a lot of work going on in the repo, but that's really not the bread and butter of this discussion. What I really want to show off is work on what is the Phantasma Hub. So for those of you who, I mean, a lot of us, we all do stuff on EVM chains as well. There's a lot of features on Etherscan, right, where you can interact with your contracts, do things like that. This is a little more. This is really kind of like a one-stop shop for contract interaction, deployment, and whatever. So, tell me about some of the work that you've done on this, and let's just kind of go through some of the features.
Yeah, okay. So the Fantasma first started as the Fantasma contract tester, and then we created the Fantasma voting for not multi-chain, but multi-signature voting, DAO management, and voting. But then we merged everything into one platform, like one stop shop, so you can go wherever you want and do everything from that application. So yeah, that was the main goal and the main idea of the Fantasma Hub. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do.
I was gonna say, should Doc cut his hair? I've been thinking about it. Let's do a poll. Let's do a consensus poll. First one, yes or no?
Okay.
No, but that's what I'm just trying to show some of the functionality here. How easy it is to be able to add choices for the poll in general, right? Of course, we don't want to do like random Twitter polls, but the idea here is that it's easy for anyone to come and add some choices, right, for the future of the blockchain.
Yeah. Like you can request features. It can be updated, like some governance values, like the ratio generation for kcal. It can be changed via a consensus poll. uh like validators that want to be a part, that want people that want to be a validator, they can propose themselves to be a validator with the consensus polls and things like that. uh like a lot of other things, but at least these two are two major ones. So yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, this is the path towards fuller decentralization, right? I mean, that's what we're all about. That's what we're committed to, and this is like the early first step. Here's a cool feature, sir. Oh,
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Try it again, try it
we
again,
should, we
or
should.
go from the left menu,
Uh
the
huh.
left menu.
Sure.
Yeah,
Here we
try
go.
it's the third link, multi-signature
So
transaction.
again, some of this stuff. There we go.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff is still work in progress. so,
It
but yeah,
happens.
hey, look at this multi-signature transactions. This is a beautiful thing, which will have contracts for launching multi-signature wallets, right? Or can you do it all through here? Do you?
You can do it all from there,
Wow,
actually.
this
Yeah.
is really cool.
You can create the multi-sig, then try it. Don't don't commit it to the chain, but try,
Yeah.
like, at least show the creation. That's the
Okay.
search. The creation is on your right.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to create,
Yeah, just to show what you can put on the creation.
and we'll just tech is man. And oh yeah, I guess I could look at this other screen. So payload. What would we? So for those who are like thinking about this, so we've got subject, we've got transaction expiration time, chain. What's the payload?
You can put anything on the payload, like anything. Uh, it should be like, for example, if you do a transaction from Poltergeist, it will be like Poltergeist and the version of Poltergeist. Or if you
Hmm.
do something from any call inside of the Fantasma tools, it will be Fantasma tools. If I'm
Okay.
in, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, do we need to know a lot of? So we would have to actually have like a function call or a pay or a script
No,
here
no,
to do that.
no,
Okay,
no.
no,
The
okay.
the transaction script, yeah, the transaction script, what will allow you to do, uh, is if you want something to run on the chain, like if you want that transaction to do anything, you need to fill that with the advanced interactions that will generate the script, or with a Tom script that you build. Like, for example, you want to transfer something from a DAO
Hmm.
to a user,
Hmm.
and you need all the users, from not all the users, but the majority of the users, to at least sign that transaction, that multi-signature transaction, to be able to allow that transaction to
Right.
happen. Yeah,
Where we can add addresses down here, add more users,
exactly.
etc.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's continue. Um, let's go back to the home here. The next feature that we have is the DAO manager. So here we go. Create a new DAO. Wow, that's
Yeah.
easy. I just
Yeah,
made a DAO,
that's easy.
right?
No, no. You need to fill and send the transaction, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's simple. It's not that difficult.
yeah, yeah.
You can create an empty organization script. The organization script is basically a smart contract that
Mhm,
has some triggers on it. Like, if you want to have something that runs when you receive a transaction on the DAO, if you want to do something that uh, is triggered when it sends, when it receives, when, like, there's a lot of triggers, like when you add the address, when you remove an address from it.
mhm.
I don't know all of them, but I know at least the add, the transaction, received and sent,
Mhm.
and I know that there's more. There's more
Right.
to it.
So
Yeah.
there is still going to be some element of needing to know some scripting language, adding some logic in for people who want to spin this up. I mean, we've created an easier route.
No, no,
No?
you can just spin it up
Okay.
without any organization script. The organization script is if you want like automated things to happen,
I
like
see.
if you want to allow that when it receives some funds, it distributes to all the users some percentage, for
Ah, I see.
example.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can simply make a DAO, but then we have the ability to add some custom language to trigger some really cool stuff within it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right, this is why you are the man, and I'm just the guy that does the videos. 'Cause contract interactor. We should all be pretty familiar with this type of concept. So we can select API, um, different contracts. Oops. Oh, it's not the pop-up's not showing on the screen share, but it is showing on my regular
Oh,
screen. Yeah, the drop down's not showing up properly, but there are drop downs here. I can select governance
select
instances account. Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
select for example the stay contract
Okay, let's see here. Do,
just
do, do, do,
to
do. Okay.
show, yeah, stake, and then the methods will be something like get master count, just to
Okay.
show it working, or get, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and then do just press the invoke transaction. There you go.
Awesome.
Now you know the number of masters that there is on the testnet.
Amazing. Great. So this is cool.
Switch it to mainnet.
Okay.
Yeah, and do the same. Uh, select the methods again because it's not updating.
Just kind of swap these real fast and see if it
Yeah,
needs to
yeah,
repopulate.
yeah. Okay, it's not. It's fetching, but it's not fetching the right number.
Okay. Well, hey.
But if you check uh on the left side, it's Friday, March 17th. Can you switch from the API selection, mainnet, select testnet, and then mainnet again, and mainnet again? Yeah, now it updated. Okay, nice. Can you try again and just do the invoke?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
789. Okay. Cool.
I knew it was working.
Okay. So we're still working on some of the nuts and bolts, but that's all right because we still really want to show you some of these cool features.
Oh, that one is under
That
development.
one's under development. Eh,
That feature will be one of the things that will allow it to create, for example, organization scripts, like an easy way to create
mhm,
the organization scripts, the multi-signature scripts that you want, like do a transfer from a DAO, adding a member to a DAO, removing a member from a DAO, and like
mhm.
all of these simple things, but also complex things that you can chain things together. Like you want to do a transaction from a DAO and do send NFT in the same transaction. You can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Which are things that, as someone who like I understand how to read smart contracts on EVM, and I'd sit there and scan Etherscan, look at stuff, and I'd see where people were, piling all this stuff together and chaining calls right together. And so this is kind of like essentially that sort of thing, but just in a nice like GUI that we
Yeah.
made to be able to let people do some more advanced features that
Basically.
that generally takes you have to be loading up a development environment to be able to do and right like run transactions from command line basically and batch stuff together. So this is like a way to
Make
allow
it
people
more,
to have some of that stuff.
yeah, user friendly.
Yeah,
Make it user
absolutely.
friendly.
Mhm. And then here's the other cool thing: deploy smart contract.
Yeah, I fixed that today. Like, it was not a problem with the deploy smart contract. It was a problem with the contract itself that was on the Fantasma contracts
Hmm.
that I fixed. It was missing a property that was the symbol property. That was why it was not deploying.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's working.
So can I go back to the GitHub, grab the token contract example,
Y-
edit some fields, and make doc token this way?
yes, you can, but you need to compile it. Do you want me to guide you through?
Maybe for another video.
Okay.
Maybe for another video, sir.
Yeah, yeah, I can guide you through. It's not that difficult, but you need some stuff.
Yeah, right, exactly. Which, by the way, it's worth noting that you've also on your own YouTube channel, and we'll start porting those over to the Fantasma channel as well. You've been working on some how-tos to help developers kind of right now. I think it's you're working with the Unity SDK, right, and showing to
Yeah,
show how that's right. So we're also working on some how-tos to ease the developer journey on chain as well. Let's see what else can we cover here. Oh, here's a cool one, nice one, which is a heavily requested feature, and also something that a lot of places charge a lot of money to do for you. Here is the place to airdrop, right? So we could airdrop fungible tokens. Very simple, right? And then we can airdrop NFTs.
yeah. I send you something on the private chat
Oh,
that you can. Sorry, that you can copy. Sorry, I will
mm-hmm.
send you another
Okay,
one without some quotes. Copy that.
yeah,
That those are addresses from the community that we will do the first airdrop to.
mm-hmm.
Uh, we don't have the tokens yet, the NFTs yet, but we will do them just to show how it works. You can copy the addresses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that it's sending you like the full list. I think it's cutting the last addresses, but
Yeah. I mean, I've got like 10 maybe here on.
no problem.
Okay.
Copy them,
Yep.
and go to airdrop tokens or NFTs.
Sure.
Then you can select the token that you want to airdrop.
Let's airdrop some kcal.
Okay. You can choose specific amount. It's not showing, but it's specific amount and
And a
random.
random amount. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The random amount is between two thresholds. Like you can choose like 1k cal to 5k cal.
Oh yeah, just totally random, like lottery. Like, boom. Here you go.
Yeah, it between one number and the other,
That's
and
cool.
it should airdrop that. 1 to 1 is you specify the number of addresses that you want to airdrop, and then
Mm-hmm.
if you surpass, it won't uh, send them the airdrop if you surpass the number that you
Mm-hmm.
chose. Like, okay, and if you are below the number, it will airdrop anyway to those. But yeah,
Okay.
if you overflow it, it won't airdrop. So if you do like 5 or 10, yeah, and paste it, paste the list. Okay, it
I need to add
should.
spaces. Or
Oh yeah, it's not sending with spaces.
well, no, I added spaces. Do I need to put these? I mean, is a space good enough?
Yeah, a
Or do
space
okay.
should be good
Okay.
enough.
All right.
A space or a comma or shift enter
Okay.
should work 3 ways.
Okay. So says number of invalid addresses
Yeah,
one. It
it's.
may have cut one off. I imagine it might be this last one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what just happened there?
See, it automatically like makes it look better
Right.
and points out what are the repeated addresses, so you know.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, the red ones are repeated, and you can check them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, if you remove that one, okay, and you need to select other field. It's deleted. Select
Okay.
another field. Like, yeah, okay.
You sly dog. Look at you. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Because who wants to pour over a spreadsheet 10,000 times. Like this is like a nice final check before you wind up
Yeah.
doing an airdrop, because airdrops, in case no one's ever been involved in one, can be somewhat complicated. Boom! I just cleared it out. All these addresses are good,
Yeah.
except for this last one. That can't be right.
No, that's an invalid address.
Okay, that's the invalid one. Cool.
And there's another one, but I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is, but let's just, for the sake of argument, say that we're looking good in the neighborhood, and now we would try to. Oh, you even have an action: airdrop fungible tokens with repeated address, airdrop fungible tokens
Yeah.
without repeated address. So, I mean, all right.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
don't have my wallet connected, but that would be how you do it.
Yeah, that's possible, and that's amazing that you can do something like this.
I think so. I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, then of course you have all this all these sections are available there. So look, tech though, I think it's just I mean, we've had a lot of fun with this. Clearly this is a work in progress, and not everything worked right, but I still think it's a testament to what you're doing, and the commitment as a developer, and our commitment as a group of contributors, where we discuss, how do we make this easier all the time? How do we make this easier for people to interact on chain? What are some of the things that we could do? What are some of the tools? And it just goes to show again how feature rich we're working on building this out. Of course, and if there's talented developers out there, we of course would love for you to come into the repo and take a look at stuff, right? I mean, like, this is
Yeah.
open source. This is a community effort. By all means, if you're C# native developer, and if you want to come in and help develop tools and stuff like that, that would be an amazing thing.
Yeah, that will be an amazing thing, like helping out the project and helping out cleaning up, making sure like everything works, and every line of code is a good line of code, and it will be well received because
Yeah.
we need it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's just it's one thing that I think that people may not understand about Fantasma. I mean, yes, you have like your general architecture that's going on, but then there's just like this other section of things within the Fantasma ecosystem that's been built, that's being built, that is adjacent to the chain code itself, but it's all these little tools, and like we're building, like this is a DApp, right? This is a DApp right here, essentially. And we're building stuff just, for examples for everybody. But I think that's something that often gets looked over when people look into the chain, because there is so much going on. It's it's easy for developers to come in, and we want to forge this path and show you what's possible and how easy it is, and we want you to come in and be part of it as part of an open source blockchain ethos. All right, is really important for us. So moving on here, I think that's probably all to show there, but then you wanted to show something really cool that you
Yeah, I
had up
wanted
for
to
me
show
earlier.
something that it's a work in progress.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen, right?
Infinite text going on.
Okay, I will. This is local, so it's not on mainnet,
Right.
either testnet. This is just local development from from myself. So I deployed an image, actually a GIF, to the chain, and I will be retrieving it. Okay,
Yes.
okay, storage, just to show you, like, I deployed, I uploaded all of these images. Some are private, some are not, and the private one I'm not able to retrieve it. I will be showing off the GIF, this
Okay.
GIF, because it's funny.
Because
Okay.
for every soul staked, we get what, 40K of storage, 40 kilobytes.
KB, yeah,
Yeah, 40 kilobytes.
40 kilobytes
Yeah.
of storage. So that's
And a
why
soul
I have,
master gets what? It's like 2 gigs, right?
yeah, it's around 2 gigs. Yes.
Right.
So if you try to retrieve this image, this GIF, let's yeah, it's on chain. It's fully on chain, and I'm retrieving the image from the chain, which actually is amazing to be
Yes.
able to do. And I will do another example, like let's say that I want to do like not this one, but the developers for and change the format. And there you go.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, then
amazing.
we can use that as the thumbnail for our video today, I think.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
that and like also all of the Git the Git book was updated and it's featured here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So
it looks really nice. Gitbooks looks great. Okay, well, look, so Tech, thanks so much again. We had a lot of fun checking out, previewing some of these tools. Of course, work continues behind the scenes always with Phantasma as we build out the ecosystem again. It's really great having you on. I know the community appreciates seeing your face, not only in the Telegram, but in the Discord. What are some of the things you've been doing stuff in the Discord too? You've been kind of having like some set times that you come into the Discord, or is that right? Where you're kind of there
yeah.
for the community?
Yeah, it's 3 p.m. UTC plus one.
Okay.
Uh, if anyone wants to join, ask me questions. Everyone is welcome. Ask me question. Of course, I will do some reveals.
Yeah.
Like I already revealed this feature, not this feature, but the read images from the chain and the storage. And if you guys have any question, I will go really deep into details in a developer way and try to explain you the inner works of something that you want to implement. For example, today I explained how to get the chain running on your machine. So stay tuned, that will come out.
Awesome. Awesome. Like spinning up a local instance.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Cool.
for
Yeah.
development
Just
purposes.
development. Yeah. Okay. Great. I mean, that's where you start, right? That's the place to start, and then as we get time, we'll work on some videos to kind of step by step some of that stuff too, as we go along. So great update, sir. We appreciate it so much as always. Anything else you want to? Any final closing thoughts you want to tell the soldiers out there?
Yeah, thanks everyone, and keep coding and help out. Don't be afraid to reach us and ask questions if you are stuck in a place, and if you have an idea that you want to develop, ask if it's possible, and we will tell you if it's possible. Most likely is. So yeah,
Yes. And also keep a lookout for Doc Token, soon to be launching on chain. Doc DAO, Doc Token.
you can
I,
make it.
yeah, I need some early investors. Let's go. All right, man. Hey, thank you so much again, soldiers out there. Keep fighting the good fight. Just so many exciting things coming down the road for Phantasma Chain as we move deeper into 2023. So thank you so much, sir, and we will talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon,
All
and
right,
thank you for having me.
of course, anytime. All right.